Now there is a saying that goes something like this. The average woman would rather to be a rich man's rich man's concubine than to be a poor man's wife. Well, people, this is the remix. The average woman out there, especially Jamaican women, and I am not going to say Jamaican women are worse than any other set of women of them I know about, would rather to have a famous man, rich, fortune, fame, a man that have charisma, a man that have charm, and worse. If the man COCKY long, and even if him have the tongue action, she would leave her man for that man in a jiffy. Case study, Vybz Cartel. This video is not about Vybz Cartel guilt or innocent as it pertains to the case. This video is about why is it that Vybz Cartel has been locked up for over 11 years or so. However, him name still a ring up. Not with bloggers, but with women on the street. Women in which he has had a past relationship with. Not the women that are his wife, girlfriend, official, that is silent most of the time, meaning shorty. I am speaking about the many women that him pretty much run through, just have them as sex toys over the space that he's been famous on the streets, and even after his incarceration, about 11 years plus or so, give or take. I am speaking about an interview that I saw on a channel, Shelly-Ann Tea Time. You can check out the whole interview, in which the host, Shelly-Ann, was interviewing a past Gaza member, meaning Sheba the diva. She has a whole lot of hot songs with Vybz Cartel. Some people would say of all the Gaza divas, Gaza girls, Gaza X, meaning Lisa Hype, meaning Vanessa Bling, meaning one of them, the whole Gaza Indian or whoever, Sheba, that one have a whole bunch of songs with Vybz Cartel. She did an interview a couple of days ago, maybe 2 or 3 days ago, on Shelly-Ann's channel, Tea Time with Shelly-Ann. You can go and check out the official. So pretty much, Shelly-Ann, being one of the side chicks of Vybz Cartel, the host was interviewing Sheba, an ex-Gaza member, an ex-side chick, an ex-FUCK on the side, a release. Mean it respectfully. So people, there's a song that goes something like this back in the days. I would like you and my sweetheart to be friends. That is the only way the jealousy will end. And in this interview, we saw that these two ladies don't know if it is a low self-esteem or them just rate Vybz Cartel or them just have them COCKY crazy. And his charm, them can't forget the work that him put on upon them. Pretty much they were vowing, validating, verifying, say, yeah, he is all of that and a bag of chips. The thing long, the slang long, that are what them say, not what me say. So they were giving this man praise and talking about the relationship and how they met him and what time them start sleep with him, what time them stop, how much time. Shelly-Ann the host say, well, him do a song about name Sweet to the Belly, Sweet Like Shelly or something like that. Don't quote me on the song. However, she claimed that is a dedication. However, word on the street is that Cartel had a few Shelly. Could the song be dedicated to Shelly? It could. Me can't say because me never did it. When him write it, me and him never have any sorts of discussion. So if she say a she, it could be she. Can't debate that. Now people, should in case you don't know the history of Vybz Cartel, and me being a person that was once in the music industry, don't know Vybz Cartel personally, However, I have had interaction with him through some sorts of sound system stuff. Now I'm going to give any sorts of detail, dub plate, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. Leave that right there, sir. So we were not friends. We just done business before and we know the word on the street based on being in the business. If you don't know the history as it pertains to an infamous video that was out there with Lisa Hype blowing on the Gaza as if she did champs a cheer for KC, GC, or Calabar. She was very affectionate. Now, you know, in them days, people used to be boas hypocrites, meaning both men and women. It used to be very taboo. Not so much, well, people still alive, them still in the closet. However, them a long out them tongue, lap at the door and put the tongue back in their mouth. So therefore, them a do the thing, but them still alive about it. But that is not the video right here. There was a video that went viral back in the days, kind of when milk thing went viral too, even though milk is not the topic of discussion. But back in them time there, when milk get a BASHING. Lisa Hype pretty much got KICKED out of the Gaza because of that video. Nobody said it, but everybody know it's as if she violates, she grounds out, she bow out. Even though, ironically, it is said that it was Cartel that she was blowing his Gogazella. So sadly for her, she got kicked out of the Gaza for doing Cartel some sorts of brain favor, which is ironic. Her career and life has not been the same. You could call it that she kind of down spiraled. As it pertains to the host, Shelly-Ann, it seems as if she has an obsession with Vybz Cartel. More so, Vybz Cartel slang. That obsession is only greater with the next particular individual. However, this one, it seems as if she gone COCKY crazy on people like me say, if it matter, it matter. And this is based, she's always throwing shots. She's always bragging about the relationship that she had with Vybz Cartel. Always a throw indirect subliminal diss at Shorty and other Gaza member, saying that she was more significant. As if she a popcorn or when name Black Rhino and me Cartel, meaning them Cartel love the most. The strange thing is that Shelly-Ann was also married. However, obviously she was having a fling with Vybz Cartel at the time during her marriage. That never lasted too long, meaning the marriage or even Vybz Cartel relationship. Whether it is because he went to the big yard or them just split up. She was just an excited, she call it that. So therefore, him just lick, well not lick, well me don't know if him a lick. Him just hit and run. So therefore, she get a piece whenever it is convenient. Just another day, just another chick in the crew. Now, in this interview that he did with Sheba, and I have to say, Sheba, she is looking way, way better than she did when she was in the Gaza. She has matured beautifully. She look thick. She look clean, even though it seems like she have bleach, but the bleach should not look like when you fling any sorts of milk. In the dirt, it look clean. Not justifying or glorifying any sorts of bleaching, but me just say, she not look like the rickety-tickety bleaching. And she take care of herself, and the hairstyle is also on fleek. Look alright, so therefore, give credit where credit is due. This lady pretty much say, yeah, me and Vybz Cartel had a little fling. Maybe we kind of link up, you know the type of link up, I mean attachments. Maybe about 4 or so times, and yes, it was good. However, what was most important is what he did for my career. Since Vybz Cartel pretty much get locked up, her life as down spiral, she even thinks she wouldn't take care of herself by using what you call the garnet silk method, meaning intentionally. The T-A-N-K went off deliberately by her. She said that she was feeling very, very down, and it is because not the COCKY, but the fact that she lost a whole bunch of money, and she cannot wait for Vybz Cartel to come back out so that she and him, whenever he goes to the shows, because he has popular songs with her, she will get a lot of shows. Now, people, me can't say that there's any sorts of guarantee. It is a possibility that there will be some sorts of big Gaza reunion if he eventually comes out. That is for sure. However, as a long-term thing in which she feel like Vybz Cartel is going to be taken out to every show that he goes, whether it is the places that he can actually enter because of his record, even if he gets cleared of this conviction, him name kind of staying up as it pertains to UK. We are talking about Canada, we are talking about America. However, Buju Banton is a convicted felon, drugs dealer, and him reach in America. Would that be the same for Vybz Cartel? Me no know, I doubt it very much. However, don't give up hope, don't smoke, COKE. Anything is possible, especially if you have no conviction. The type of person that I would probably think Vybz Cartel is, yes, after that first reunion, maybe him have different people in his circle. Maybe him have younger artists in the clique. Maybe those are the person that he is going to be focused on. After everything settles down, the hype, people may just say. She also mentioned that she feel as if Llewellyn, the DPP, has a personal vendetta against Vybz Cartel. And because there was no sort of BODY as it pertains to Lizard, then the case is not so solid, people. This is a case based on a lot of circumstantial evidence, a lot of stuff. If you ask, did some sorts of survey, it would be mixed review. If he is guilty, if he is innocent. I am not here to declare any of that. Like me say, a whole lot of inconsistencies, a whole lot of technicalities would cause him to be free. However, there was evidence. So therefore, me not going to say or declare him guilty or innocent. That is for the court to determine, and that is a process that is being worked out right now. He has not exhausted whether he is guilty or innocent. So therefore, me going to leave that there. So who have sense, I got understand. Who not have sense, I got interpret it in them own way, because people have them bent over and twisted in their mind and thinking. Now, when we listen to an interview like this, we could come to the conclusion that these lady, whether them rate him or them dopes or boss, or they just have low self-esteem, low expectation of what they require and what their life means. Or is it a case in which these people are just being brutally honest? Them did something, even as Sheba's case, she said, the time when she and Vybz Cartel had their little sexcapade, it was during the time of the Street Vibes rum and they were drinking. And him pretty much walk her a couple of times and then him duck her, move on to the next, which is what he does. That is his MO, including Shelly, including Lisa Hype, including the other Gaza member. Pretty much the only people that he did not FUCK were the male, and some of them say them get FUCK over, based on interviews that they did, based on stuff that is out there, not stuff that I am making up. Now there's a saying that goes something like this: loyalty should be rewarded with loyalty. And in the case of Shorty, you could call it that she is his ride or DIE chick. Even though there's controversy out there that yes, Shorty have a man on the side. However, hearsay and not validated and verified don't count. I am just saying what is out there on the streets. We have noticed that Shorty has been the most silent of any of these. She just speaks when it is necessary. She will come and defend herself. However, in most cases, she will not acknowledge any of these side chick because she make it very clear Vybz Cartel did an album for her and pretty much she is wife. The rest of them are some sorts of side chick or non-significant character. But people are saying, but it seems as if Shorty have some sorts of insecurity about her too. No sort of self-esteem. Or it seems as if Shorty was just there for the money and fame and the lifestyle. So therefore, she'll get the COCKY and she'll get the money. She'll living at the big house, driving at the big car. So therefore, she was okay with it. People, me no know, like me say, the average woman would rather be a rich man's concubine, each side chick, than be a poor man's wife. When you talk about fame, fortune, charisma, charm, and also the slang to make it better for them, it changed the whole complexion. I am going to give you a story. Once upon a time, I go to a place named Las Vegas that is in Nevada. When there was a popular group, not going to call the name, I was in a hotel, going in at the elevator, and I saw some entourage member. Now remember, these were not a part of the core group that I am speaking about. When they came into the elevator, they had some chicks with them. Now people, these were no sorts of ordinary chicks. May I talk about supermodel stuff and the stuff that these girls were doing to each other and the entourage member, meaning that the B class in the group people just a gopher. I was shocked. However, because we know the game and we know the street and we know exactly what happens, membership has its privilege. Now, if people are willing to go the extra mile out on a limb for the entourage, just imagine the type of stuff that women would do for the star, the man himself. So therefore, I say that to make you know, say, listen, whenever you have certain category of fame, charm, fortune, name out there, people are willing to jump through hoops. The cow will actually jump over the moon for you. So whatever you see, you should not be surprised because, like me say, star and average is completely different. Membership, especially in the superstar category, has its privileges, meaning more than you can imagine. So people are say, it seems as if Cartel at the village ram him a real gallus. It seems as if he knew that he was going to be locked up for a decade or so. So therefore he was stocking up. He was not turning down anybody. Next patient, same treatment. So therefore him a make sure say when him go to the big yard, him can reminisce on the past. People, me not really know. So people, at the end of the day, this lady Sheba, she came and she spoke her truth. She was honest. She laid it out on the table. She was holding back nothing, whether you can say it is no sorts of pride, no sorts of dignity, or just truth. Truth is truth. Whatever you've done it. So therefore, it makes no sorts of sense to deny it, even though it does not show good on your part. As it pertains to Shorty, you see, say, Shorty pretty much get replaced by a double HITE girl. Vybz Cartel made the post and make people know that this is the new wifey and pretty much Shorty need to move out, take a back seat. So people, like I said, when you are a star, you have certain clout, you have certain privilege. Whether you are a good person or not, people are always going to gravitate to you. They are going to overlook everything and just want to be around you, whether you are good or bad. So therefore, don't hate the player, hate the game. It is what it is. So therefore, if you're not a person that is hip to what is going on, hip to the streets, and you have a hater mentality, you might be offended. You might get obsessed. People like me say, membership has its privilege. Cannot compare a star with the average person. Things that people do for them, the way out of their way that people will go for them, is unexplainable. It defies rational, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.